to make my go-to dinner, and I figured I would show you the salad recipe I've been making almost every single night for the past like year or two. This has been my go-to salad recipe. It tastes really good, but also it just checks off like so many boxes of what I try to include in my diet for like health purposes. So yeah, it's just like I throw all this stuff together and yeah, let's just make it.
The first thing I do is start prepping the protein I'm going to be using in this salad. I like to switch it up and rotate different protein sources, but one of my favorites is this fava bean tofu. It's soy free and it has a ton of protein in it, like it's almost 100% protein. For seasonings, I kind of just switch it up, but I pretty much always add coconut aminos, and today I felt like adding this garlic jalapeno sauce, and I also added in some black pepper and chili powder. Toss that all together to coat it. And I have this special air fryer attachment for my Instant Pot, so I didn't have to buy like a whole different air fryer unit, and it is so convenient. I love using this rather than turning on my oven, so I don't have to like heat up the whole kitchen and get my gas oven going. This is just so much easier. I let that cook for about 15 minutes, flip it halfway through, super easy, and then I start prepping stuff for my salad. Check out this absolutely gorgeous tomato. I bet you guys will appreciate this. I got this from the farmer's market and I was shocked that they even had tomatoes, but look how red it is. It is like the most darkest red I've ever seen. So that's really exciting stuff. Either purple onion or some shallot. I actually like using little shallots better for this because a small one is like the perfect size for one salad, and then I don't have to store the extra in the fridge. I try to eat some raw onions every single day for the organosulfur compounds that form isothiocyanates, which have strong anti-cancer protection benefits. Onions are also a great source of quercetin. This is my salad greens that I prep and wash beforehand. I buy my leafy greens from the farmer's market, and this is all organic, nice and fresh. I don't agree with the carnivores that plants are trying to kill you. Greens especially are so healthy for you for many different reasons. Some of the top ones being that they're rich in vitamin K, folate, lutein, and zeaxanthin, which is super good for your eyes. I've also heard recently that just plain lettuce is really good for your gut microbiome, helps feed healthy gut bacteria. Based on all the research I've done, I think greens are such an important part of your diet. Then we can start assembling my salad. I mix everything together in a huge mixing bowl because I like it mixed up really well. I always prep a type of bean ahead of time. So in here is half quinoa and half red lentils that I cook together in my Instant Pot. But I also like to use giant butter beans, or white cannellini beans are my favorite. I just always add some type of bean to the salad. The quinoa and lentil is fun because it adds like a little chewy texture. I like to add these mini bell peppers because they add a nice sweet crunch, and bell peppers are also a great source of vitamin C. Next, I'm adding some broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts are an amazing anti-cancer superfood, so I always try to include those. Okay, avocado is a must for this salad. Avocado also has been shown to increase skin elasticity, so I also like to eat some avocado every day because I've heard it has good benefits for your skin. And then by the time all that is chopped up, my tofu is done. It came out a little bit more browned than I normally cook it. I don't like to eat things that are like too burnt, but this is how it's looking. It looks so beautiful already.
Okay, this last addition might sound kind of weird, but I always add ground flaxseed meal to my salads. I started doing this because you should eat flax seeds every single day. They're amazing anti-cancer superfood because they contain lignans. They help lower your body's estrogen levels, basically. Well, that's like a very shortened version of it. But so anyways, I try to eat flax seeds every day. I don't like adding flax seeds to my smoothies because it makes it so thick. So I add a tablespoon of flax seeds to my salad. And I actually really like doing this because it helps the dressing like kind of stick better, because once you get it wet, it like forms this like gel. I also add a tablespoon or two of hemp seeds to my salad. I really like the little chewiness of it. Flax and hemp seeds are both really high in short chain omega-3s. Hemp seeds are one of the higher protein seeds or nuts, so they have 10 grams of protein per 3 tablespoons, which is higher than most other like nuts or seeds. Also, they are a pretty good source of magnesium. They're a pretty micronutrient dense little seed. To be completely honest, I've been using store-bought dressing for a couple of years now. This Caesar dressing is so good. It makes my salads taste like delicious. And you know, you want your salad to taste good so you'll actually be excited to eat it. I wish I had my own salad dressing recipe to share with you guys for this video, but I've just been using this one because it's so good. And let's see, the ingredients are tofu, olive oil, water, lemon, miso, garlic, Dijon, vinegar, salt, turmeric. I would say it's pretty healthy in terms of pre-made salad dressings. Top it off with some nooch. This is the one I like to buy. And that is it.
Another benefit of the salad is it's just a giant bowl of fiber. Everyone's been talking about lately how it's the diversity of plants that you get in your diet that contributes to good gut microbiome. So this recipe has 10 different plants in it. While I don't have any issues consuming this large volume of fiber, I know not everybody can tolerate that. You may have to work up to eating this much like plant matter. One thing I always try to remember when I eat the salad is to chew extremely well. I follow this one plant-based doctor, Dr. Fuhrman, and he's always talking about you need to like liquefy your salad in your mouth when you chew it, which sounds kind of gross, but not only is it going to give you better digestion, you'll have better absorption of the nutrients, and also you produce nitric oxide in your mouth when you chew vegetables, so that's another benefit. Oh, and on that, pairing some fat with the salad also helps absorb micronutrients better. So yeah, that is like every single thing I could possibly think about to tell you about why I eat this salad every single day. I sound a little crazy for going into such detail, but let me know if you try out my recipe.
Here is my daily salad in all of its glory. I'm not even exaggerating when I say we've eaten this recipe probably for like 2 years now. Like, we just haven't gotten sick of it yet, and it just tastes really good. Like, I love the mini bell peppers, I love that tofu. Let's taste it. Oh, and if you're wondering if I can fit all this food in my stomach by myself, I usually split this with my boyfriend. Usually I make it like a little bit bigger, and then we split that, like, if that makes sense. Because I feel like this amount is looking a little skimpy for 2. I made it really good this time. The nooch makes it taste really good too. Sometimes it doesn't taste as good as other days. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I feel like you can't skip any of these steps. You must follow this exact formula. Also, I wanted to say, if I'm feeling really hungry, I will add some more vegetables to this. Like, I'll cook up some broccoli, string beans, whatever else I have, maybe carrots, and I'll steam those and I'll add it in, and then it makes it like way bigger. But then I'm typically like really full after that. But yeah, I just wanted to add that, like, if this doesn't look like enough food, like if I'm feeling really hungry, then I'll add more stuff to it. One last thing I want to share is the most delicious, addictive dressing. This stuff is so good. But unfortunately, you can only get this if you're in the LA area, because they only sell it at LA farmers markets, or they sell it at Erewhon now too. It's the Dave's miso dressing. If you live in LA, check this out at your farmers market. It seriously makes everything tastes like candy. Like, it is so good. I'll have to try to recreate this. It seems pretty simple. It's miso, ginger, vegetable broth in parentheses, daikon, cucumber, garlic, ginger, celery, apple cider, and pear juice. So we'll have to try to recreate this ourselves. If you guys can come up with a recipe with those ingredients, let me know. It's really sweet. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go enjoy my nightly dinner. I actually look forward to having this. Thanks for watching me make this salad. I will see you next time. Bye!